Fuel your summer with iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts, starting at $2. Plus, enjoy ice cream-inspired iced coffee in the flavors you love: pistachio, cookie dough, and butter pecan. Dunkin' iced coffee is made just for you, just the way you like it. So stop by this summer and try Dunkin's ice cream-inspired iced coffee or other delicious flavors starting at $2. America runs on Dunkin'. Excludes cold brew, plus applicable taxes. Participation may vary. Limited time offer.
Blog Talk Radio.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Sunny D. Welcome to tonight's show. Today is July 12th. July 12th, 2018. Guys, you want to say hi?
What's going on, good people? It's your boy Clint. Y'all already know, get at me.
We got Dame on the line.
Hola, it's Dame.
Yeah. I guess we're waiting for Willie to call in. But you gonna kick the
He might
show?
be on his yacht.
You know what? He probably going to another vacation, so I don't really like him.
Yeah.
Starting
He might
off.
be parasailing on his private yacht.
I need to make a shirt for Willie talking about vacation or something. Something with vacation always, like he always booked somewhere, going something, doing something. But
He's gonna come in and say, "Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry."
But like again, we're gonna welcome you all to tonight's show. If you're listening right now, you're on blogtalkradio.com/GFT Radio Show. And if you are tuning in after you catch this unlive show on a playback, you're listening either on SoundCloud, Google Play Music, iTunes, and YouTube. So definitely check us out there. We're there. Look at us. Get social. GFT Radio. Find us. We're everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yes. To buy our merchandise. Go on teespring.com. I couldn't get it out. It was in my brain. I couldn't get it out. But go to shut up. It like, cause Willie called my cell phone. I'm like, why are you calling my cell phone? Calling to the show, dude. I don't know. I think he might have called the wrong number. I don't know. But hopefully he'll be calling into the show. He threw me off. I'm like, why is my phone ringing? But I got it on vibrate, so I'm good. But go to teespring.com/stores/merchandise. Copy y'all some merchandise. Like, do what y'all got to do to support your podcast. We see the numbers. We know y'all support us. Y'all listen to us. Y'all like our content. But go and show us some more love by getting some merchandise so that it'll help pay for us to keep doing what we love to do, which is bringing y'all good content, doing these live shows. And, like, everything costs. If y'all know podcasting, everything costs. So, promotions, logos, all that. So, go ahead and support us by copping our merchandise. Post it up. Let us know. Really? Somebody gonna say I'm on drugs? See, there y'all go with it. Y'all gotta, let me tell y'all listeners something, right? While we're doing this show, they threw like and mind you, y'all know I do this podcast with men, right? Grown ass men. Why are they being petty via text? Like, y'all talking about me like I ain't gonna see the goddamn text in a group text about me like somebody said I'm on drugs. I did take a Excedrin migraine because I got a migraine today. But that's a whole nother story. That's probably for the after show if we make it into the after show. Anyway, screw y'all. Like, they petty as fuck, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all they petty. Just going to talk about me like I ain't going to see that. Y'all, fuck y'all and y'all got to
put your name first.
You know what? Dame, I'm about to block you, so I won't even get your messages anymore. Like, I don't even know how he even on this line right now. And I believe Willie is calling. So let me get Willie. He's the real host. Co-host of the show, not Dame. Dame just be stalking us. Hold on.
Oh.
Is Willie? Is this?
Yeah, what up, though? It's your boy Willie Styles. What's good?
Willie, they being petty right already.
I never stopped from last week. What are you talking about?
Like, fuck you in your life. That's why I'm. Anywho, we got a great topic for y'all tonight. I believe Willie came up with this topic. So, Willie, tell him how we came up with the topic. Oh, no. Before I go there, let me say, see, this is how you throw me off, Dame. Get the hell off the line. If you guys want to join in our topic and want to share your thoughts on our topic for tonight, call in 657-383-1155 or hit us on Twitter at GFT_radio and let us know what you guys think of the topic. But, Willie, you came up with the topic, so I want you to kind of explain where it came from and all that jazz.
Yeah, so as usual, I sometimes get on the internet and search for stuff. And I ran into a topic basically where somebody asked the question of what signs or cues do you give a person to let them know that you're interested? And, you know, I just thought that was an interesting topic, an interesting question, because everybody has their own way of, you know, trying to get somebody's attention, trying to catch somebody's eye. And I figured, you know, we definitely could discuss that, talk about the ups and downs of flirting or even just the miscommunication of being nice. So.
Yeah. Definitely. So that's definitely a great topic, I think, and I know we're going to have a great show with that. So as I said, and I will say it again, if you like the topic and you want to join in, get your little thoughts and processes out and share them with us, call us in 657-383-1155. So I know my question. Huh?
Oh, my bad. I was just saying I was never good at flirting.
And I was just gonna say, like, I'm like a big flirt. Like, I flirt. Sometimes I flirt and don't realize I'm flirting. Like, I flirt with everybody. Like, I don't care who you are. I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you're a girl or whatever you want to be that day. Like, I probably flirt with you, and just like that's just me. Like, I'm a super flirter. Like, I don't even gotta like you, but I flirt with you hard as fuck too, make you think I do. Like, hey baby, how you doing?
I see. That's my thing, though. Like, see, I guess flirting. I guess that's why this topic is good, because flirting is different to everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, sometimes
I guess levels to flirting.
It'd be sometimes I was accused of flirting, and I was just engaged in the conversation.
That's why I said it's levels to flirting. At least I think there are. But are you guys willing?
He's not even trying. And people think he trying to put the moves on them.
That's
yeah,
Clint,
like that happens.
Sweetheart. He be like, hey, sweetheart. I'm like, I'm a sweetheart. Thank you. I think Clint was flirting with me a couple times. I'm just saying. I felt like he might have been flirting with me when I paid for my rides. He was like, hey, sweetheart. I'm like, hey, how are you today? I'm chipping. Sorry, don't mind me. I am silly. But you do. Do you not call people sweetheart?
Yeah, I do that all the time. I don't know.
Right. They might have a bad day, and you done said
females.
Yeah, exactly. Females. I'm
those dudes get my car and expect me to call y'all some sweetheart or y'all get in my car.
No, but I'm just saying, it's a female, and you have a bad day. You might not feel like you look cute that day, and you getting and Clint pick you up. You know, you call him, hey, I need a ride, and go to, hey, sweetheart. You're like, what? Hey, how are you? Thank you for that. Pick me up. I feel like.
See, that's a salesman.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make you feel comfortable. I just want you to feel comfortable. You feel me?
But some people,
it's been time. Yeah, and that's to me, because I'm like that, and like sometimes I do it without thinking like that. It's even harder for the flip side for me to pick up on when somebody flirts with me. Like, because I don't see it that way. Sometimes I just say, okay, they engaged in a conversation like I am. I don't look at it as flirting unless they get touchy-feely. No,
because you don't have to touch people to flirt, though. Like that's
but that's what I'm saying. I can't read it that well.
But that's terrible because you don't have to touch people to flirt with them. You could just be like extra. Like it's all about how you talk to people and how you look at them, like stuff like I flirt with, like, I could walk into a store and say, hey, how you doing? All right now. And just keep, like, talking to them, like, how was your day? Like, okay, you having a good day? Because I'm glad you're smiling. Like, that's, like, I'm all into that, like, just making that person feel like they might have looked like they was pissed off all day, and I'm going to come in there and flirt with you, and just to make your day just light up for whatever reason. Like, I flirt with everybody. I don't know.
So you flirt with sport versus
No, because if I like you, I'm a flirt with you. Like, it's a whole different type of flirt. Like, I'm going to be like, like, it's different than me walking into a store and I'm just being extra, like, just a little extra, like, hey, how you doing? All right, you having a good morning? All right, now, because I'm glad you're smiling. Are you happy to see me? Like, you know, just extra like that. Like, that's just a flirt with, like, some random person. But if I'm trying to flirt with you, I'm trying to talk to you, oh, no, that's different. Like, that's a whole different, I'm a more, a whole different level. That's a different level of flirt.
Yeah, see, I don't have levels. I'm either flirting or I'm not, and I'm usually not. So it's like, I feel like when I'm talking to somebody and I may just, like you said, I'm on the brighten their day. I'm more just trying to just be nice. That's it. I'm not trying to flirt. I'm not trying to make them feel like there's some interest in them, even if it's platonic or whatever the case may be, however you want to put it. It's basically, I might be nice, or I might just be trying to persuade them, that kind of thing. And even when I'm persuading, I'm not, trying to be persuasive. I'm not trying to, not in general, I'm not trying to, make it seem like I'm flirting with them or anything like that. And I think that's kind of the difference, because I know I've misinterpreted people being flirtatious as being interested, when maybe they were kind of what you were doing is just trying to be extra, a little bit extra, not you know what I mean, not trying to show interest, but just trying to pump me up, you know what I mean, that kind of.
Yeah. Hold on, guys. We have another caller, and I know I want to get Dame's opinion too, but I don't want to have this caller hold on too long, so hold on. Caller, you're on the line with GFT Radio. May I ask who's speaking to?
This is Jasmine. Please pray for me. I am the wife of Damon.
Oh, hi, Jasmine. And I don't know how you
line now.
I'm going to pray for you. Go ahead, sister.
Please. Well, I'm just calling in because I keep listening every week, and I just have been reluctant to give my opinions, and I'm ready to share.
No, go ahead and share. The floor is open.
So, I don't know. I know I tend to be a flirt. I'm definitely at myself. And sometimes I think it depends on the personality the person has. Well, of course, you don't know everybody that's so-called flirting with you, but if they're in your personal space, most of the time they are flirting. Mm-hmm. Like, if the people that know me, they know I'm not flirting with them, but people that I may work with, or they don't know me as well, they may think I'm flirting, but I'm really not. I'm just being, me, like you said about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And I've even been mistaken with flirting with women, which is not my personal preference, because I don't mind throwing out a compliment at all. Even if it's a woman, I'll compliment you. I don't have to know you. I could be walking by and say, man, you have a beautiful physique. Just like that. I'm not flirting, just throwing a compliment.
Yeah, but some people might, now women, complimenting other women may see that as you flirting with them, especially if they don't know what type of wave you riding.
That's true.
And then, a lot of females aren't used to other females complimenting them too. Like, other females aren't used to being complimented by another female. Us females be like, she thinks she all that, or whatever the case may be. So when you actually complimenting a woman and saying, you're pretty or blah blah blah, they may presume that as, or misinterpret that as flirting, but you're just saying, look, you look nice.
Is that an ego thing? I agree with that, because I ain't one of those people. I will compliment a woman. It doesn't matter to me.
Let me ask y'all something. Is that an ego thing?
What do you mean by ego thing? Like, does it something
like when it's like say like you said, you did a woman a compliment, and she or a man, a woman or a man, you give them a compliment, and automatically they think you flirting with them. Is that their ego talking to them?
Well, it depends on how you flirt with them, because. Go ahead, Jasmine.
No, you can go ahead. I just think it might be a little different than that. To me, of course, you don't know everybody you talk to, but people come from different backgrounds. They've been through different things, had hard relationships, and some people cannot take a compliment, or they take a compliment and think too much into it. So each person, the way they receive it is definitely different. So it's hard to really answer that question without speaking in a broad perspective.
Yeah. Well, I feel like I don't want to say it's an ego thing. Some people are just are more confident that they could be like, oh, okay, this person, like, they may think maybe people are always flirting with them, and they just assume that everybody that says something nice to them thinks that they want them. like you I mean, it can be depending on the person, because some people love that shit, and they just, that boosts their ego to the point where they think they're the best thing since sliced bread. So, you know, you have to be mindful of that. But see, here y'all go with the petty ass text message. I just keep saying this, y'all ain't right. Like, we might have to do this all day.
I'm innocent. That's not me.
No, that was Willie being petty. Yes, I am excited about this topic because I am
petty,
like
he's just intelligent. Leave him alone.
No, but I like this topic because I am like a major flirt, and that's just me. But I just think that I mean, I guess it depends on the person, or whether or not it's like ego tripping or just, you know, having that. Oh, they might want me. Like, it depends. You got to determine the type of flirt they're flirting with you with.
Right. Yeah, I think, you know, going along on that part of the topic is that, you know, people who aren't used to getting compliments, or who aren't used to getting people, you know, either talking to them extra nice, or being attentive to them, or showing them some kind of interest, you know, be it, you know, real interest or not, you know, a lot of times they will quickly misinterpret, you know, either someone being nice or someone just being themselves around them. They'll misinterpret that as interest, you know, and think that that person wants them, or think that that person is trying to get at them. So that's, you know, I mean, I had this coworker who, I mean, she was a nice woman, but, you know, I could tell she probably didn't get a lot of compliments, and she swore up and down this person that came into the office one day just wanted her, and she had to tell him quickly that she was, you know, taken, she was married. And I'm like, he wasn't flirting with you at all. He just was like, you know, I mean, he was basically just, I could tell from a mile away the dude was just being nice, you know. He was seriously just being nice. But she had, you know, I think she just wasn't used to that, you know, the way he was talking to her and the way he was being. And I think that's, you know, and I mean, like I said, I've misinterpreted people just because I've also had that experience where, or lack thereof, of, you know, not having the attention and that kind of thing. And so usually when I see someone showing me some kind of extra attention, in my back of my mind, I'm like, you know, what are, you know, what they trying to do, what they trying to get at, you know, that kind of thing. I've had that happen. So, you know.
Well, see, for me, because like with me, when people try to flirt with me, you have to be almost blatant with me when you're flirting with me. Like, I'm not going to just assume that you want me, because, like I said, I flirt with I'm going to flirt with you. Like, I could sit here, be on the phone, and just be real, like, flirtatious with somebody, just not even liking them in that type of manner. But for somebody to flirt with me, you have to almost be very direct on how you flirt with me for me to get that you really, like, trying to, like, flirt with me, like, seriously, you know what I'm saying, like, trying to get to know me or whatever the case may be, or you really like me. Because I have this guy at my job, you know, I have my little people, I have my work husband, I have my work boyfriend, that me and him, he like, hey, Coco, I'm like, hey, I call him Dumpling, and we sit there and we, you know, rub up against each other, like, hey, all right, you know, just stupid shit. Like, I flirt with him, but, like, do I actually want him? No, he cool as shit, and we just flirt, that's what we do. Like, so it's not like we both understand that nothing is going beyond just we just gonna flirt around the office. That's what we're gonna do. But it's nothing like I don't really want you. Like, I'm not gonna go so far as to say that he wants me either. So I just think that we just do it just to do it. And maybe I'm misinterpreting him. Like, I could be misinterpreting him and he might want something extra, but I doubt that. So like, we just flirt. Whereas if it's another person that comes to my desk, like, for me, people are real direct with me. I think I look mean. But people just say shit to me, and I'm like, oh, so you're just gonna say that? Okay. So you just ain't care nothing. Like, you just shoot your shot, and it's okay. And I can respect it. Sometimes it's kind of random because of how you come at me, because I like the directness, but it depends on how direct are you. Like, don't just come crazy, but, you know, let me know that you're trying to talk to me, so at least I can say, you know what, I'm interested or I'm not. Or we just flirting and it's nothing serious. But for me, like I said, it's different levels to my flirting. So if I flirt with you and we just flirting on some BS, like, oh, hey, Willie, all right now, okay, Big Daddy, you know, that's just us flirting, like, not serious. If I wanted you, that's a different. It's very different. It's a whole different type of conversation we're gonna be having, and I'm gonna be looking and letting you know, like, look, call me every day, you know, something like that, whatever. So it's different, but like, and then you have to also worry about if you're in a relationship and you like, cause that's what I had problems with that prior to, because I'm a flirt, and I had people get mad at me because I flirt with everybody. Like, I could be in the grocery store, she's like, oh, hey, girl, all right, and, just talking shit to her. But, like, I'm playing, but, like, a little bit serious, because if y'all know me, y'all know I'm, like, on both sides. So I'm like you, like, could play on me. Don't, all right. Like, I'm trying to live my life, But, I have to watch myself so I won't get in trouble.
I'm about to say, so how do you deal with that with a person that you're in a relationship with, and them knowing that you're very flirtatious and always so outgoing to other people?
Well, one thing, if you know me, you know I'm outgoing, so I'm gonna be like, but I'm not gonna be disrespectful. I'm not gonna just blatantly like flirt with somebody like just like in a way, a manner in which they know that I want them. I'm not gonna be like that, because if I'm with you, I'm with you. I'm not about to be, unless we are in some, hey, we're gonna bring somebody. All right, let me pick this person up. Like, that's different. Like, if we like, oh, let's get a girl tonight. All right, so let me go ahead and put my charm on and go flirt. Like, let her know. Like, listen, this is what we're trying to do. So that's different. But like, I'm not about to sit there and just flirt with you. Like, that's the wave, and I'm out with this person, and I'm just being extra. I would never put somebody in a situation like that, because I wouldn't want to be put in that situation either. So it's all about levels of respect. But if you know me, you know I'm outgoing, so I'm going to be a little bit, but not like on some old crazy shit. No.
My thing is, don't flirt with somebody that you know will try you. You feel me? Like, don't flirt with somebody who really just all they looking for is the opening.
Yeah.
Because
because
that's a dangerous game right there. You feel me? Because they could play it off as well. You know what I mean? Dudes is just conniving as anybody, man. So dudes will play it off real well. They'll play that friend role off real well. Just look for open. So,
that's why you can't call everybody your friend.
Yeah, you can't flirt with everybody. Just can't flirt with everybody.
Like, there's certain people you can't flirt with, because they like, you keep, like, you want to people, what's that mean? You keep flirting with me, I'm gonna fuck you. Like, that's, like, I'm letting you know, like, don't, all right, because it could happen. Like, but you should know who those people. And you should know, like, there's no way you should be with somebody and you all up in Susie's face knowing damn well if you give her the time of day, she gonna try to hump on you, and you with Gina. Like, you might get slapped up, and it's justified. So just don't be, like, that's why I said it's a level of respect. Like, you can't just be out here willy-nilly just acting stupid and then wonder why you're getting slapped up and cussed out when you go home. Or at worst case scenario, you ever seen somebody get slapped out in a supermarket because they were flirting somebody? Like, shit happens.
Yep.
Like, this nigga's got whole slaps and he just sat there and couldn't do nothing. Like, you knew you was wrong, player. Don't do that.
Exactly. So let's spin it. Let's spin it a little different. Let's get back into the outline, because I really want to know this one. So well, let's Sonny, let's hold on. let's give our guest a chance. I want to know your signs or signals for when you are interested in somebody versus when you're not, Jasmine. Or Damon, or both. I don't think Damon can.
Yeah. To me, it depends on how close, if I don't know you very well anyway, how close are you getting into my personal space? Because it's one thing to just say something, across the room or a couple feet away or whatever, but if you're in my face and you're leaning towards the counter next to me and trying to send over me, then you definitely flirting. If you don't have that relationship that, we flirt with each other relationship, then we know it. But to me, I think it's more of a personal space, and after you so-called throw that compliment out there, then you're trying to carry on the conversation. That's definitely flirting. In my book.
What about you, Ben?
What's the question again? Make sure I get it right.
What's the size of that you
do I give off? I don't know. I'm like Sonny. Oh, what's that?
It might sound muffled.
Will? Okay. No, the signs I give off, I don't know, because I'm usually just like Sonny. I'm an outgoing person. I don't think I'm flirting. Like, I may joke here and there with certain individuals, but at the same time, I'm not looking. I might try to spend more time with that individual on a one-on-one basis, but I don't think I know how to genuinely flirt without being silly. You have to ask Jasmine, how do I flirt? Because I won.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Clint, what's your game plan?
Shit, what's my game plan?
Yeah.
Man, listen, I don't really know. I guess my thing is I gotta enjoy having a conversation with. That's the first thing. Like I said, it gotta be a natural thing. For me, can't be nothing forced. So, like, to me, I don't really ever try to like run game or have a certain routine or like whatever you say, game plan. Like, I don't. You feel me? I just like to have a good conversation. So within that good conversation, if I like the way she thinks, you feel me, or you feel me, I can even disagree with her, but I like the way, even if I like the way she articulates herself or whatever, that's attractive to me. So that's going to keep talking to her. Then the more we talk, then, you know, I guess when that conversation switch, you feel me, like Sonny said, like it's the way you have a conversation with somebody, you just really just talking, y'all. I mean, shooting shit, whatever. But when I guess you can feel a little rhythm there within the conversation, I guess that's when I try to inquire more about her. I guess that's the only thing. I just keep asking about her, trying to learn more about her. That's all I can say. I can't really say I got no flirting game or anything like that.
Oh,
right.
Willie?
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of like Clint in the way of, you know, you just kind of play the situation how it's how it's going. I've never been big on flirting or anything like that again. You know, like I said, you know, I'm just usually just nice to people. But when I'm interested, you know, a woman would generally know because I'm kind of like what Jasmine was mentioning. You know, I'm the type that I'll you know, lean a certain way, turn my head a certain way. You know, I might show some interest in terms of, you know, trying to talk to them about something that they may be interested in, or kind of get some more information out of them, that kind of thing. But, you know, in general, I just kind of, you know, just try to be more, I guess, try to show the interest, you know, that kind of thing. And I've never really had a lot of you know, experience or luck out of that. Rather not experience, but not luck out of that. So it's always hit or miss. You know, I've always found the more direct approach is usually kind of worked out better, because, you know, like I said, because flirting's not my thing, and I just, you know, either I'm not picking up what they laying down, or they not picking up what I'm trying to put out there. So it's usually just easier for it to be more direct, you know. And I definitely like it better when I'm being directly approached too, you know, in a situation. But we'll get to that in a second. Go ahead, Sonny. I know you're itching to tell us.
Don't do that. I think I'm direct. If I don't like you, I'm real direct. Like, I'll just no. Like, I'll shake my head no. Let you look at my face. Nah, not interested. Like, I'm like that. If I'm interested, I'm flirting back. And if you get me to smile, yeah, then you know that I'm interested, because I look mean, and unapproachable sometimes. So, you know, if you get me to smile and laugh, that's your way in.
Okay,
like,
I just thought about it. I'm sorry, Sonny.
Go ahead.
No, I just thought about ways I look for the other person to see if they're interested, if there's a person I'm interested in. Like, I leave little openings to see if they take it. Like, okay, if she's interested, I want to leave her space to probably lean in, or the little touch here and there, the little extra touches on the arm or whatever, crazy jokes. and see if they're down for spending more time.
Yeah.
And down for spending more time with you more than usual.
See, but that's weird because I'm not like I flirt a lot, but I don't like to make body contact. Like if I make body contact, we somewhere else with it. Like we past the flirt and we getting to know each other already. Like we at that point where we starting to get to know each other. Like I'm more of a flirt. Like I can flirt with you without touching. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't have to touch you to flirt with you. I can flirt with you by just talking to you.
Yeah, some people know how to pull it off without a touch. They can do it with a look. They can do it with a certain tone of voice. I mean, I know I've been accused of this one because I will switch the voice up when I'm trying to like, you know, either try to flirt or try to get my way or trying to, you know, I mean, anything, you know, any situation. I got a voice.
You put a little bass in your voice?
I mean? Yeah, you know, I got a little extra bass, you know, get it real down low, just enough so you can hear me, so you got to lean me in too. You know, so it's you know, there's ways to do it without the touch, but like Damon said, you know if a woman's gonna reach out to touch you, she ain't playing. So
if I touch you, I'm touching you in the
I don't agree with that. I don't think that's true.
Usually your sign.
Like if I touch you, I'm gonna touch you.
Don't
make me and Damon get on you.
What'd you say, Jasmine? Because Willie over there talking.
I said some women are just touchy like that. Like before I got married, I wasn't gonna say I was all lovey-dovey, touchy with everybody, but I did throw a few points on guys thought I was flirting with them because I touched them. Not in a intimate manner at all, in my opinion, anyway. But they said
I disagree with your disagreement.
Is not quiet. So the touching is not always a determining factor. Because some people are just touching.
Yeah, I'm not all into that. Like if I touch you, we past flirting. I probably want to feel on your chest or just all right now, pull your hair or something. I don't know.
She bangs.
I don't want this everybody touching. Like that'll make me feel real uncomfortable. Like that.
You said what,
Clint?
It'll make me feel real uncomfortable. It makes me feel real uncomfortable. You feel me? Like I don't like nobody to touch me, especially if I'm not attracted to you. Like don't be just coming up to me touch me. You feel me? And then
I'm gonna walk up to Clint and be like, "Hey, Clint." I'm gonna play. Next time I see you, I'm like, "Hey."
All right. In the workplace, I almost said something like that. In the workplace, like I especially don't want to touch me. You feel me? Like I was never cool with that. I had a girl at one job. I remember I was a cook at one job. One girl, she used to flirt. It was like she used to try to fondle me.
That's what she was trying to touch you in. She was trying to hump on you. That's what she was trying to do.
Like it was weird, but then like I could tell it was all fake. You see what I'm saying? Like it was fake. It was one of them. Oh yeah, I'm just playing around. But if I was to really try, she wouldn't let me.
Don't get me all excited, bitch. I'm trying to go over here playing.
Yeah, I guess that's why I felt uncomfortable because I knew she wasn't really like that. Like, so why are you doing that with me?
Because she probably knew. Like a lot of females do that because they know you're not really gonna do anything. Like it's people that it's people like I've done this. Like the guy I said to call him my work boyfriend. He was talking junk one day, so I put my boobs on him, and he turned so red, and I was like, because I just knew you wasn't prepared for that. Like he wasn't expecting nothing. Like I ain't shit. I did it, and he was like, why would you do that? And I'm like, I'm sorry. But like you do stuff, you just like you sometimes we do stuff and we just do it because we know you're not about to do nothing.
See, but it wasn't like that. It wasn't like it made me like I was scared or anything. It was like nah. I wouldn't do that. Like, I'm not attracted to you like that.
That's
you
terrible.
Understand what I'm saying? Like if I'm not attracted to you, not saying she was ugly or anything, but I'm not attracted to you like that. So why would you even playing. Like you know, it's not going to go there. Stop doing it. Like, that always makes me feel. I never liked that. I never liked all that too much touching. Because that's how some girls, some women, that's how they flirt. You feel me?
Yeah.
They play around with all that touchy. Like, you know what I mean? If I'm attracted to you in a certain way, all right, that's cool. But if I'm not really attracted to you like that, don't touch me. Like, don't touch me. Keep your hands to yourself. I don't want to play around. I don't want to play around with you like that. Like, keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah, but that kind of like goes to the hits or misses when you flirt with people and you just it's a no-go. So, like, I know we all got some stories about how we try to flirt with somebody and they either hit, in Damon's case it did, and some people it's just an epic fail.
Happy accidents.
So y'all ever had stuff like that, like a flirt that just went horribly wrong?
Yeah. Just gonna leave it like that. Yes.
Care to share or no?
See what had happened was my wife was on the phone and on the line. So yeah.
No, you know we better than that. Go ahead and open up.
Like,
this woman.
Like, don't get nobody currently. You good?
She told
no.
to open up.
That's why I wear my ring everywhere I go now, because I deliver hospice equipment to all these facilities and hospitals. And one woman actually got upset. She's like, "Why? I wish all these guys with bling bling start coming in this place." Like, okay, somebody's hot and ready with thirst. Another one just blatantly flirting with me by, I'm carrying heavy equipment and she's touching me. I'm like, okay, now's not the time. And she didn't know I had a ring on because I got gloves on. And I'm like, she asked me out. I'm like, married. Sorry, I don't see no ring. Had to fight to get my glove off my hand. Like, this is it. How do I know if it's not fake?
No, but what you should have said, well, bitch, I ain't got to say nothing to you. You ain't nobody.
Sorry, she had her shirt open. So,
what?
I couldn't really think clearly. But it just went horribly wrong after that. It got awkward for the rest of my 15, 20 minutes I was there.
Anybody else got some epic fails or misses in with flirting?
I mean, I think as men got many more epic fails because we the one I got to do the most approaching. You know, I don't know. I don't know if it's necessarily we would call it flirting every time, but even if we try to, men been shot down way more than women. It's not even
I got
close.
shot down. I thought I was cute that day.
Yeah, y'all
you know how hard it is for a female to get shot down?
That's what I was about to say.
Like let me tell you.
You always talk about the man ego. Women egos are.
No, but this was horrible. First of all, this was rude as fuck. I know I told you about this before, y'all. Like, I went on a dating app back when I was newly single and everything like that, whatever. I thought this guy was cute, so I sent him a message and I was like, "Hi." No, you know, message he sent back to me. Not interested. Like, ain't no hi.
Wow.
Nothing. Like, excuse me, sir. Good morning. How are you? What? Like, do you know? I'm one of them people, and like I said, sometimes I don't look as approachable. So I know that if somebody likes me and they just think that I might bite their head off when they come talk to me, I usually try to approach them. You know, like, hey, I think you're cute too. So I know I look scary, but I'm not. Like, I'm a nice person. Sometimes I might walk through like bitch, don't say nothing to me, but like I'm really a nice person. You just have to get to know me. And I just felt fucked up that somebody just sat there and said that to me. Like that's not the first time I got rejected. I think that was the harshest for me because I'm like, what? Like, he didn't even say hi. Like, hi was easy. Who sends a message like that? He did. And that kind of, like, that stuck with me for, like, the rest of my life. Like, why would, like, I couldn't get a hi or nothing. He's just not interested. Okay. Like, that was, like, cold-blooded.
A big slice of humble pie. That's what that was.
Well, no, because I don't, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think I'm the best looking like thing since sliced bread. I just felt like my pictures were cute. You know, I'm like, I think he's cute. Let me just say something to him. And nigga said no. I was like, oh man.
Like, who is this weird ass girl with ashy feet calling me? Trying to text me. Get away from me.
You can't even see my feet. Shut up. No, but I felt like horrible because I had my best, my best 5 pictures in the profile. Like boom, bow, bow. I had a full body pic. I looked cute that day. I had my hair done. I even had makeup in one. I think I had a good face shot where you could see my face. I got a big bell pepper nose, and he was like, "Nah, you are not my type." Like maybe my picture scream hood booger. I don't know, but he was just like,
What'd you say, Willie?
"What?"
I said, at least he was very upfront and honest.
Wow.
No, that was rude. Like who? But like I've done shit like that to people too. Like so I can't. Like I think it was karma a little bit, Clint, because I've been out at a club and a dude would try to talk to me, and I would say, "No, look at your face and look at mine." No, and I walk off. But in my defense, I was drinking.
That's mean.
In my defense, I was drunk.
So you deserve all that guy gave you and more.
No, but I don't know. I just felt like he could have said hi. It was just mean.
I mean, like
that
like
was
you said, I think guys go through a lot of rejection over time. So I mean, like your first crush that crushed you is probably your hardest. But you start getting used to it, and you just. I mean, you realize it's a numbers game. The more you get out there, the more failures you're going to have, but you'll get better odds of catching one or getting some interest. But if you're out there less and you're not doing as much flirting or doing as much approaching, then you're gonna you're always going to see. Well, I won't say always, but you're going to see a lot more rejection, and you just going to deal with it, right? I mean, I don't know of a time when I felt like rejection was earth shattering or made me feel like the person was just over the top. I mean, I think it's about how a person rejects you. Of course, like in your situation, that was kind of harsh. He does, and they're definitely very blunt. But I think I've gotten similar, responses, but with a high, luckily. And I've also, gone through situations where, you think a person is interested, and so you approach them about it, and they're like, oh no, I just like you because you're a friend, or you're really cool, or whatever the case may be. Like the situation you're talking about with old boy at the office, you might think that he's not interested, but he might be, and what if one day he approaches you about it? You're gonna let him down softly, as soft as you can, because you're like, well, apparently you misinterpreted what we had going on here, or got in too deep, and you'll let him off. And I've had that, that situation. So it just depends on the situation, the scenario. But like I said, you get used to it.
No, I've been in a situation where I've been misled,
and bamboozled.
Yeah, because we spent all this time together. I like you. I've actually said it out loud. You still spend all this time with me and hang with me in intimate moments. And then when it's time to reciprocate those feelings, oh, I don't like you like that. Well, stop hanging out with me.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I've had that. That happens.
Like I've had people
I like
and they just like me.
That's when you start to learn how to read the signs of true interest versus when people are trying to use you as a come up or they're benefiting and you're not, that kind of thing. Now I've had that. I had a person who, she was real cool. We went to school together and everything, and we would spend time together. And actually, now I think about it, I think I kind of made it clear that I liked her. But I was trying to take the approach of, I'm trying to woo her from my point of view. Like, okay, I'm gonna take you out. I'm gonna do things. You want to do, you want to go to dinner, or you want to go to the movies, or whatever the case may be, whatever it was. it's like, okay, let's do that, that kind of thing. And after so long, I started to realize that, no matter what I did, she would be all game for it, but it was like there was never any reciprocating feelings. There was never any like, oh, when I wanted to do something, it wasn't like, oh yeah, let's go, blah blah blah. It was always just when it benefited her, that kind of thing. So I started to realize the signs. And I mean, after you go through being used or being somebody trying to use you as a come up, you start to learn the signs quickly, And I think a lot of people try to take advantage of people, when they realize that you like them. I think that's kind of what you was talking about, Clint. Is that people will try to take advantage of you and use you, and and you have to realize when enough is enough. You can't be a fool out here in these streets because people will use you up.
Yeah, I got friend zoned twice. I like people,
Ooh.
and they,
No,
you're just a friend. Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
Thank
Ultimately, at the end with this situation, Will knows who I'm talking about too.
I have no clue what
Terrible.
you're talking about.
I'm not gonna say the name out
Will
loud,
said he's not
but
involved. Will said he's not involved. But that's fucked up to get friends on you like somebody and you like, I like you. I'm like, no, you're just a friend. Okay.
I mean,
No, we just cool.
I think everybody been friend zone. Everybody been friend zone. I think so.
But it's terrible because when you really like that person, like all day, and then you gotta hear about their problems and stuff like, it's messed up. Like, I'm right here. Like, you know how you grow up, your best friend is always the person you're supposed to be meant to be with. Like, oh, but this is a great friend. So I'm gonna be friends. Okay.
See, but I bet you friend zone somebody.
I have.
It's like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's like everybody's been friend zone. Everybody friend
You can
zone
always
somebody.
grab people out of the friend zone. Like, you know what? You made it. You don't have to be a friend anymore. Come here. Let me talk to you real quick. I don't know. Don't mind me. Is Jasmine still on the line?
I think she left. She doesn't know about I'm being friended.
No, I'm still
So.
here.
She never
I
been
don't
rejected.
know about what?
You never been rejected, have you?
Oh, yes, I have. It happens to the best of us.
Right.
But yeah, like well, this happened when you're in a group with a lot of mutual friends, and you're just hanging out. And I kept having a conversation with this guy, so I'm thinking he was feeling me in some kind of way because we was having really personal conversations. I really thought we were trying to get to know each other. And then I guess in so many ways I asked him out on a date, and he was like, no, that's okay. And I was just like, oh, okay. I can never return to this place with you again.
Exactly, right. Like, egg on my face, never mind.
Right, we stayed friends because, of course, we was hanging out with the same group of people. So we still had those conversations, but, hey, he let the intentions be known. I'm like, look, I ain't feeling you. And I'm like, hey, what can I do? I got to move on.
Yeah.
Of course, I was hurt for a little bit, but God hopefully move on to the next.
I did that
Now
by
I
accident
swooped in and
before.
picked up Jasmine.
Because I like people's honesty, because I love honesty, and I like being honest with other people. So how mad can I get when I'm getting back what I put out there? So you can't be that mad.
Yeah, I've
Rather
had
he be
that
open
happen
honest
to
with
me.
me and my feelings be hurt a little while than be lingering on.
Yeah.
And you just flirting with me just because I'm flirting with you.
Now, see, I've had a situation like that, Miss Red, that happened to me before. On the flip side, I was a dude in that situation, just like I was having a conversation with somebody. She was telling me something deep, so I would keep it real with her, give her like real advice, like I would give my sister or something, and she took it as like I really cared, or like I was interested. And I'm like, nah, I was just trying to give you some good advice. So it just sounded like you needed it. You feel me? It sounded like you needed somebody to keep it real with you. So I was just keeping it real with you. I wasn't trying to holler or do anything. But she took it that way. And I had to let her down like that. And she, you know what I mean? Like, try to catch feelings with. I'm like, nah, I don't look at you like that. I was just giving you advice. Oh, I have a good conversation. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't that deep. So I've done that to somebody.
Yeah. I think everybody friend zone people and everybody. Will you friend zone somebody?
Yeah, I've had to friend zone a couple of females in the past, and no, I'm just joking. I've only like, I had to friend zone them after the fact. Like it's been nice, but this ain't working, and then like we could be cool, but that's about it. So.
I don't know. I think sometimes you better off because if you know you ain't got your shit together, ain't no point of trying to, like, sometimes you got to friend zone people just because you ain't shit, and why waste their time? Like, I like you. I ain't shit right now, so I don't want to, like, I'd rather you still be friends than me, like, be on some old, fuck you, I hate you because, I think you hurt a nigga. They like, fuck you, and the horse you was in on.
Yeah. And I think too, I think it's not worth wasting time if you know that it's not gonna grow to anything or it's not gonna be going anywhere. It's best not to waste people's time or waste your own time. It's good. It's better to be honest than to just play somebody or use them up while you got time, that kind of thing. So it's always best to be upfront.
Yeah, I think I try to be direct. I'm not here to hurt people's feelings. Like, I don't intentionally want to hurt anyone's feelings. I try to, at least now, try to be. Back then I was like a pure asshole. I didn't give a fuck. But like, I tried to not, because you fuck somebody's feelings up, and then at the end of the day, you might need that person down the line, and you just did some old crazy shit, and you can't come back from that because you just wanted to be an asshole that day. So
I like it live and direct. Like, you don't like me, let me know. You feel me? Like, let me know. Don't have me sitting here making a fool out of myself. You know damn well you don't like me like that.
Right.
Like, just tell me. Just be up front. Be up front. Feel me? Because the more you hold in, the more you prolong the situation, then it's like, you feel me? Now I feel like an asshole. You feel me? Now I really don't like it. You feel me? Now I'm going to have felt some type of way. I don't feel like you've been wasting my time. You've been trying to play me. You feel me? When you could have told me this long time ago that you wasn't interested. And we both could have went about our goddamn business.
That's true, too.
Yeah, just be up front. So you can't hurt my feelings. You ain't going to hurt my feelings. What the fuck? What you talking about? You're going to hurt my feelings. Prolong me. Now I'm trying to take you on dates. I'm wasting money. You got me out here looking like, man.
Like, bitch, you know how much money I spent on you and you don't want me? Give me back my $140, bitch. That's 2 dates. I'm tired of you. Fed you. Like, and that's why I do hate females that go on dates knowing damn well they don't want this dude. They just want to go get a free meal. Like, don't do that. Like, don't. I hate when I hear stories like that. Like, don't do that. You don't like that dude. Don't let him waste no money on you. This is why niggas think bitches ain't shit, because y'all just doing stupid shit. Like, making a nigga take you out to a fucking $100 dinner, and you don't even want him. Like, don't do that. That's wrong as hell.
The flip side, that actually worked out for me one time. Well, kind of in a way. I had dated this girl, and we was kicking it for, I want to say it had to have been at least 2 or 3 months. And she came clean. She was like, I really, really like you. She's like, but when I first started dating you, I was just dating you I knew you had money and you would take me out. I'm like, dang, like, for real? She's like, yeah. And so we ended up still dating for, a little while longer. But yeah, it flipped on her. She was just like in it for the festivities, and then found out that she was really digging me after a while. So it kind of worked out. So sometimes things don't always go the way people be trying.
This is why Willie always on vacation, because he walk around rolling in cash. That's why, all right, Willie. So now we know your secret. You over here taking bitches out on dates because you got to do that.
This is when I was young and didn't have kids.
Terrible.
I was single. I was single and free and didn't have no babies.
He was living his best life.
Well, how did you know whether she was really feeling you or she was just using you and really good at it?
No, I mean no, I think it was. Well, I didn't really know the difference. I mean, like I said, she came clean. She just kind of like told me one day. She was like, she kind of just like was like. I mean, you could see it in her face how surprised she kind of felt. Like she was like, I really, really like you. Like I'm not going nowhere. She was like, I really didn't intend for this to happen. Like, you know, and she kind of put it all out there on the table. You know? So I was surprised. You know, I mean, I could tell.
So
it was
that when y'all ended it, or it kept going for a while after that?
We dated for a while longer after that for a good long while. So, you know, and back in those days for me, but yeah, it was one of those situations where like I didn't even realize that's, you know, kind of how it was. But like I said, it was only a couple months. It was like, I think it was like about 2 or 3 months in when she kind of told me that. So it wasn't even long enough for me to realize like it was not really you know, she wasn't all in at the beginning. You know what I mean?
That's
so,
terrible.
I mean, we were fixed up to begin with, so it was like I didn't even have to, you know, to work to get started. It was like, okay, go on a date, and then just went from there. And so it was one of those kind of situations.
I got friend zoned by this one chick I've been, you know, pursuing for a while now, not in the past. And when I got a girlfriend who was out of state. When she found that out, also she started feeling me all of a sudden. Then then she wanted to make out and all this other stuff. I'm like, I can't do this. Then she felt kind of some type of way, you know, when I kind of rejected her. Then after me and my girlfriend broke up, you know, she was all game for that. But then I put her in the friend zone. So
I'm mad he said make out. Like, what? How old are you, Dame? I'm scared.
This is back in the day when I was younger, okay?
He said, yeah, and you made out. Like, what?
Sorry, I was a little younger. I was, you know, trying to be a nice guy.
I gotta get you. I gotta message you.
I remember another real. Actually, this was kind of a flirting going wrong, you know. Because I was just thinking about what Jasmine just said. So I remember I had a friend that had, you know, was having a party or whatever, and he had a bunch of people at his house, and so I was flirting with this girl, and I was trying to kick it with her and everything, and so she bit, and it was like when I kind of approached her, it was one of those situations where, you know, I was trying my best to just, you know, make it apparent, you know. I didn't try to make it like I was just all in, but I wanted to make sure she knew that, you know, I was digging her. And, you know, we kicked it for a minute at the party, talked and everything. And so after, I want to say maybe 1 or 2 dates, it wasn't long. You know, it was just like all of a sudden she started putting on let's go to this expensive restaurant. Let's go do this expensive thing. And I'm like, bruh, like, you trying to get me, you trying to break me. And then she wanted me to buy her gifts and stuff. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. So it was like one of them situations where it you know, I approached her. Well, most times, you know, most guys we approach the women, but, you know, I approached her, you know, thought I had, you know, had a hit, and it turned out to be a big miss. I mean, I don't even know. She might have really been into me or something or not. I don't know, but I just know she totally turned me off with wanting me to spend up a bunch of money on a bunch of nothing.
That's crazy. I don't know. I've never been that type of person. Whereas I feel like any person I've ever met, dated, flirted with, or hung out with, I've never went with the intention of trying to get what I can get out of them. Like it's more of a go with the flow. Let's hang out. Let's genuinely like type of thing, or just mutually enjoy each other's company. I'm all about conversations and just being in each other's company. Like all that extra stuff is crazy. Like people do too much, and then like it goes wrong, and you can avoid saving yourself problems or shit not working out. I don't understand it. I don't.
So you ain't never used the fact that somebody likes you to your advantage? I believe everybody did that. At least everybody.
I've done that. Yeah, I've done that before, but like maybe when I was a little bit younger, but like I wouldn't like now, no, because you can't play with people's feelings and emotions. Like you have to be very careful with things like that, because you just can't do shit
Crazy.
like that, because then people can go left with it. So you have to be cautious of how you do things. And if I ever did it unintentionally and knowingly, I hope that whoever I've done that to call me out on it, like, look, this is what you did, blah blah blah, and then I'm probably gonna say like, oh, I apologize, that was not my intention, stuff like that, whatever. But I would want, if anybody ever felt that way about me, or they felt that I've done that, I would want them to address me and let me know and tell me. Like sometimes you just don't. It wasn't like not. Maybe when I was younger I did it. 'Cause I know definitely when I was younger I did that. And I was just, that's how I was.
It's different when you do it intentionally and unintentionally. I believe a lot. I believe it probably has been done to all of us, and we've done it to a lot of people unintentionally. But I know a few times I've done it intentionally. You feel me? If unintentionally, I don't even apologize. You can't call me out on that. I was doing that.
Well, no, because you might know. So I would think that you should address it if you felt like, if I felt like somebody did something to intentionally fuck me up or make me feel some kind of not even like without them knowing that they did it. I would want them to know, because they might not realize that this is what, like, okay, so this is what you did, and it's like, oh yeah, it is fucked up. Because sometimes we don't see it for that, but you know how somebody say something to you and it's like all right, so say you make like a Facebook post and somebody may assume or jump to conclusions and assume it's about them, or feel like you were talking about them. You know what I'm saying? And you weren't. Like for whatever reason, you just, whatever that post was or whatever that status or whatever you shared, it was just genuinely how you like felt at that moment, or just you just saw a quote when you shared it and somebody just assumed, you know what I'm saying? And they said, well, I felt like this was, you like, no, it wasn't. But sometimes I had that happen to me where I posted something and somebody asked me about it, and I'm like, no, I wasn't even thinking about you when I posted that. It was that was not even a thought process in my mind. But I understood why they took it that way, because when I looked at it, I'm like, oh yeah, I can see how you took it that way, but that wasn't like, if you felt that way, like I'm a person of, if it's about you, it's like it's about you, but genuinely this person really took it to heart, but I wasn't even talking about them. And I was like, no, I can understand why you assume that, but that was not even in my thought. So sometimes you want to let them know that wasn't my intention, because they may really believe that you maliciously did that. You know what I'm saying? And
man, I'm not explaining myself to soothe somebody else's insecurity.
No, but sometimes you know what, Clint, that's what I mean.
Be careful, Clint. Somebody might drive over 2 states in a diaper to get you.
Exactly, right? And like, you remember what you did? You're like, what? I didn't even do nothing. And they're like, no, let me tell you. And you're like, oh, like, what the fuck? I wouldn't even talk about you. Or, well, I didn't even mean that. See, people just be crazy. You gotta. Sometimes you gotta clear the air, and some people need that closure. And it's just like, no, I really. And I'm a person. I can tell you, I hate it with a passion. Don't ever call me and assume that I'm talking about you. And like, no, just like, don't ask me, because if you ask me, it's about you. And what? Like, that's how I feel. But this person was very close to me and very dear to me, so that's why I said, well, no, I can understand how you took it that way, but that was not even. I didn't even think about that. But now that you brought it to my attention, I can see how you felt that way. But that was not my intention, and it was not directed at you. It was just something I had a conversation with somebody, and I happened to share my thoughts on it, and it kind of aligned with that person's situation, and it wasn't even about them. and maybe they was in their feelings, but I gave a fuck about them enough to let them know that wasn't directed or indirectly linked to them. Sometimes if you give a fuck, you if you don't, then you don't give a fuck about that person. You just keep it pushing.
That's why sometimes people got to get out their feelings. That's why I asked that question about ego. I probably meant to say insecurity earlier. You feel me? Because like that's to have to explain yourself. You know, if somebody think you're like if you do it unintentionally, somebody think you used them or took advantage of them. You feel me? And you know you didn't. It's like I don't feel like I should. You need to apologize. Even if it's that I feel like it's been done to me before, I still don't feel like that person needs to apologize to me because I read the situation wrong.
Well, no,
but
like maybe
you just gotta take responsibility or deserve an explanation. Well, if I feel like they've done it intentionally, yeah. But you know, sometimes it's really done. Sometimes we just have to take fault for I think Willie mentioned it earlier. Just reading the situation wrong. Sometimes it happens. You can read the situation wrong. Like I've had it happen to me.
But it's always good to get clarification, though, because that's why I say, like, if you give a fuck about the person or you really rock with that person and you misinterpret things, like sometimes people harbor that shit. Like they really believe that you did it intentionally. You really did it. You didn't even realize that you done or hurt them in whatever manner it was. So sometimes you need to address it for clarification because people harbor shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they merely feel like you really fucked them over, and that wasn't even the wave, but they believe that wholeheartedly, and they hold that ill intent or the contempt for you, so they just harboring it. Sometimes when you do stuff like that, when you hold stuff in, it start to fester, and then you start like acting like when you see a person, you can't even act right because you feel like they fucked you up, like or they fucked you over, or they intentionally purposely like fuck with your head or whatever the case may be.
Man.
And you be all mad about nothing, and they wasn't even like they don't even know they did it. Like I'm one of the people. If I did something wrong, you tell me. Don't be mad at me. Like, and then later on down the line, I say something to you, and you blow the fuck up because you've been mad all this time, and I don't know what the fuck you're mad about, and it was something that was a misinterpretation. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I said, that comes down to being insecure.
That's not insecure. That's just sometimes you need closure, and that's what
if you let it fester, and when you do stuff like that, when you let it fester, that's insecure. You're being insecure at that point. At some point, you gotta let it go and move on with your life.
A lot of people don't. That's why people always have receipts.
Yeah, exactly.
People be having receipts and harboring like, I'm waiting for them to fuck up. I got all these receipts. Like people be like that. Like they be bitter as fuck. And all of a misinterpretation. Like I post stats and you think I'm talking about you, and you over there screenshotting everything I post, just waiting to throw it in my face. Like, bitch, what are you? Are you bored? You got no life. Like nobody wouldn't even think about you. You misinterpreting the situation. Some people would just be really
you the hobby.
Like I don't got time to be no. I'm not a screenshot master. I don't got time for that shit. But people be a fucking expert at shit.
My bad. I thought Willie was about to say something.
Oh. No, you good. I think Dame jumped in.
No, I said no. You the hobby. That's what your happens now. That's why I got my junk set to private.
Yeah, I mean, but that all boils down. If you become that obsessed with somebody that they, like you said, they become your hobby. I mean, that's insecure. That's insecure. Feel me? Let it go. The person don't like you. You misread it wrong.
Some people don't know how to let go.
Like what Cat Williams say? Was it his self-esteem bit? You know what I mean?
The esteem of your motherfucking self.
Yeah, self-esteem of your motherfucking self. Like, how can I affect that? You know what I mean? You love
people.
Don't worry about
because people do that though. People get in relationships because they feel like that'll help their self-esteem because they're with somebody and then now they feel like they've accomplished. Like, do you understand? People be with people just because they feel like that's what they supposed that's why you get people that don't like being by themselves because they under this assumption that they have to do these things because it makes them feel some type of way. Like, that's how we say about people who get. We talked on the show. We did the girl shop. People get married to say that they got married because they feel like they won something. They probably ain't win shit because this person they probably married ain't shit. They just got married to say they got married because they feel like it's a reflection of how it makes them feel. Like they oh, I got somebody to marry me. Like, you know what I'm saying? But they really fucked up inside. So people do these things, and it's like you do it because it's making you feel some type of way. Like, you're not making yourself feel good. You fact that you been with somebody or married to somebody that you probably don't love or whatever. Y'all have been through everything and hell and back. And this person probably ain't shit, but just because you married, that makes you feel better about yourself. You see what I'm saying? So people do crazy ass shit.
Well, that's certain situation. That's certain situation.
Like, you have to always be okay with being by yourself. People just, like, you have to love yourself, and a lot of people don't.
Right.
That's the sad part. Like, they need other people to complete them. Like, you shouldn't need somebody to complete you. You should need somebody that's gonna y'all both gonna make each other better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need that, but, like, to feel like you're complete because you got another person, it's crazy. Like, that makes you feel good that, oh, I got somebody. Now I feel better about myself.
Yeah. And that goes back.
What?
And that goes back to my point. I'm not explaining myself to those type people. Like, I'm not. Like, if you that insecure, and that. You know what I mean? That bothers. Like, I can't help you. There's nothing I can say that's gonna make you feel better. You feel me? You gotta find that within yourself. You know what I mean? I got my own. You feel me? I gotta worry about myself. I ain't about to be, you know what I mean, trying to placate you to make you feel better.
Yeah.
And I think that's the
why
problem.
You're trying to fix people up.
Yeah, I think that's the problem with in today's time. Like, we trying to coddle each other too much. That's why I probably don't like flirting. You feel me? That's because I feel like it's phony at some point.
Yeah, because then you got people that
that's
gotta.
What flirting is.
Well, I don't think it's phony, but I don't think it's phony.
In some situations, if it's not real, like, I don't, you know, it's like a waste of time to me. It's like a waste of time. I mean, I feel like
some people can't go without it.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I feel like in most cases, it's just a waste of time. You feel me? You feel me? Like, I don't. It's unnecessary.
I like flirting people. I like to make people feel good.
You also have those people out there who live for people, for their significant other or partner. They want them to be broken because they like feeling like the hero.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
There are some people out there like that. Like, it sounds crazy to me, but, you know, there's some people out there that just like getting with broken people just so that they can feel like the hero, like they're saving somebody.
Or they say, I made you. Yeah, you wasn't nothing without me.
I made you. Right.
Yeah, exactly. We
watch
talk
me
about
Tyler Perry movies.
Gaslighters do that too, and narcissists do that too. They look out for people who are broken or who are, you know, having some kind of either self-esteem issues or maybe just have psychological or family issues, things they can attach to, and like you said, make that person feel like you done brought them up just so that you can, you know. I mean, it's a fine line, but, you know, there's some people who just, you know, on an emotional level try to you know, be a parasite on another person to be like, look, I'm making you better, and they're just feeding off of that person's, you know, self-worth and how they feel about themselves. And unfortunately, a lot of times they bring them up just so they can put them back down.
It's people that call people like that. It's not even just like romantic relationship. It's people that have friends that are like that. Like, they just.
Isn't that like almost being like gaslit?
Yeah, that's what Willie was talking about.
Yep.
It's just crazy, but that's why I'm firm. Like I always say this to all of my friends, whether it's a male or a female, and I know they're going through things and or stuff like that, and they going through all the stuff. I said, are you like? And like I said, I know so many people that are afraid to be alone, and I always get the why you always you okay, and I'm like I want somebody, like I want a relationship, I want that that bond with somebody, I want all of that, but at the same time I'm okay with being by myself.
Not with just anybody.
Yeah, and that's not again. I'm okay with being by myself. Like I accept. Like sometimes I get out there. Sometimes situations just don't work for whatever reason. And at this point in time, I'm not even in that space where I want to be out there looking for anybody. And I'm okay with that. And a lot of people are like, oh, you're not looking for nobody? No, I'm really not. I'm trying to get myself together. Like I got a lot going on with me. I'm trying to get me back to where I need to be. I'm not worried about entertaining other people and stuff like that. So I don't feel the need to fill that void. I need to get me together. And a lot of people can't get themselves together. They looking for someone else to be a part of that void. And sometimes you just, like I said, you have to be happy with yourself. And a lot of people aren't happy by themselves. A lot of people can't stand to be by themselves. They can't be alone. They can't not always be in a female or male face. And it's just like you just have to be entertaining somebody. You can't just be by yourself and get your shit together. That's why you got to be with broken people.
I'd rather be alone and happy than with somebody and miserable, which I was a couple of years ago. But that's besides the point.
Can I ask y'all a question real quick? I want y'all to let me know if my thinking is off. You feel me? Really, I really want to hear your opinion. I'm at a point in my life to where, like, if somebody's if like what Sunny said, she's trying to get her stuff together, this, that, she ain't really looking. Now, say I run into a female who's, going through something right now or whatever, and she like me. Like, to me, like, I don't have an issue with her going through something, but something in me, it turns me off that she likes me at that point in her life. It's like, are you settling because you're going through something right now, you're just looking for somebody, or, like, I want somebody to like me when they're on the uptick, when everything's going good, when they don't need me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was about to say, I definitely feel you there, Clint, and I'm a big proponent of people being really ready in their own lives to be in a relationship before they go trying to jump into a relationship with somebody. Not being ready for a relationship. Being ready, mentally, psychologically, emotionally. You don't have to have everything 100% right, but like you said, you don't want to bring a ton of baggage into a relationship that now that person's got to deal with, on top of the fact that you don't know what to do with it. You know what I mean? And I think some people, especially emotionally, they take a lot of things from one relationship to the next. They don't properly, flush out all the emotions or the issues or the baggage that they have from those previous relationships before they jump into the next relationship. And I feel like, like you said, like people need to take a hiatus from that last relationship to figure things out, to get themselves together, just to be able to properly give attention and love to another person the way they should be treated, instead of you just dragging this one thing going from one person to the next, and they don't realize a lot of times that's what creates some of the problems that they have, is that they're dragging that baggage. Me and my sister were just talking about this. We were talking about how people will take emotional issues from childhood and continue to carry that throughout their adult lives. They're 30, 40 years old, and they're still hurting over what mom and daddy did, and taking it out on people that they're supposed to be in love with. So I think a lot of people have to. I mean, people need to stop being afraid of therapy. They need to stop being afraid to talk to somebody about this stuff. Because a lot of times that's all it takes. Get it off your chest. Learn how to forgive and forget. Get those things out of your system. Move on from those childhood pains or those previous relationships that have gone down the drain and made you so overly defensive or made you into this cold person who you still think you're going to be in a relationship that's fruitful, but you holding on to these grudges in life and pushing it on to the next person.
Yeah. And that's that's why I said on the last show, like I had to let go of a situation, and it was the hardest thing because I felt like this person was good for the most part. We had some issues, but like I felt like they were genuinely a good person. But at the same time, when you going through stuff, you just don't like you said, you don't want to bring all that baggage onto the other person, and then it's stressful enough probably for you, and then you bringing all this over to them, and it's just like it's bringing a bunch of unhealthy. Because you're going through what you got to go through, and you're going through however way, whether it's mentally, physically, all that, or all of them, and you just got to work through it. And sometimes you just need to be by yourself because you can't really be dating somebody realistically, and you going through the weather, the storm, and everything. Like, you can't, because you're emotionally you're not there. So that person is not really dating you. They're dating exactly. Like, and that's what I said. I don't have the energy to kind of be there, like calling you every day, talking to you. Like some days I just don't want to fucking talk to nobody, or I'm just going through what I'm going through, so I don't even want to be bothered. The last thought is texting somebody to make sure how they doing, because at this realistically speaking, I don't care. I'm in a storm, and I can't really be. I got to worry about like my priorities, my kids, my bills and stuff. Last thing I'm worried about is another person. So I can't give you that attention, so why waste your time? I need to be by myself. And then you get to people like you said that, you may genuinely see somebody that you actually like, but it'll be unfair to bring them in. But I know some people that will accept that and just want to be there for you. And you want to be like, no, it's too much. But they feel like they're strong enough to help you carry that burden. But I don't know. Like, you have to be, and it's not necessarily like they're using you for like just to be there, but you just have to be mindful because it could be unhealthy.
I go back to talking about, we had a conversation before, I forget what show, and I'm talking about like pouring in. Like I want somebody to pour in. I don't want to continuously have to pour out.
Yeah.
So to speak. You feel me? I mean, we should be pouring into each other and helping each other grow, but instead we have to keep pouring out for each other. We're not getting nowhere. You know, and I don't want to be in that situation. You feel me? So like, even if I like I'd be like, and then like mentally, I just be like, I don't know, I can't trust it. I don't know if is it paranoia or what. Like, I just can't trust it. If somebody going through something, and like at this point, if they generally like me, it's like, why?
Well, they might genuinely like you, but it might not be the right time to entertain it. Like, they could genuinely like you as a person, but it's the difference of I like you than really trying to entertain a relationship when you just really not, like, because when you're going through shit, you're not there. Like, so you can say, look, I really like you, but I'm really going through it, and I don't know. Like, you can't tell the person to wait for you to get done what you're going through, but, you can let them know that you like them.
Feel like I don't want to settle. I don't want to settle, and I don't want nobody to feel like they settling for me.
Well, I don't think it will be settling though. Like, I don't understand the logic of having to feel like they're settling. They may genuinely like you as a person, period.
But my thing is like,
but they're just not together.
That's why I guess. That's why I said I don't know if my thinking flawed on it or what. I know at this point it's like I don't know. I can't trust it.
Yeah.
I just don't trust it.
Well, I mean, then you got to go with your gut.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Almost that really time. See that person as, huh?
Said it's almost that time.
Yes, it's almost that time. But quitting time, guys. I think it was a good topic, even though Willie said I was overexcited and Damon said I'm probably on drugs. You guys are all fired. I'm on Excedrin migraine medicine.
I sympathize with you for your head problems. So, a guy who suffers from cluster headaches and migraines, I understand.
Yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. So, fuck your lives. But let's wrap this show up.
I don't take it back, though. I still don't take back my joke, even though I think you're still on drugs.
Thank you, Jasmine, for calling in. I hope that this will not be your last time calling in, and we appreciate you listening to our show. And I'm going to pray for you as it pertains to Damon.
I don't have attitude right now.
I know it's rough.
You said what?
I'm pray for you dealing with all these guys. I know it could be rough.
Yeah, they be picking with me. It's okay, because I beat them all up.
No, I know you guys. Ain't nobody worry about that.
I'm going to take a trip out to Detroit and beat up Willie first, because Willie be petty.
No, you have to catch Willie on his yacht.
Yeah, Willie's going to be on vacation by the time I come out.
Him. He travels.
Yes, he going to be on vacation. But let's give out your information.
He's in Paris right now. That's why he was late coming to the show.
You know what?
Got GPS Willie. So GPS Willie on the where Willie at?
Yes. Got where in the world is Willie Styles? Like that's what we got to do.
I'm actually in the city.
You say Carmen San Diego, that's Willie Styles. Where are you? Now, right. Give out your information before we close out. Y'all know it's gonna start yelling at us.
Well, you know y'all can hit me up on my blog site at kingstruth.com, Twitter at eTrentonGroomy, Instagram KingsTruth609. Get at me.
Willie.
It's your boy Willie Styles. You can get at me at Willie Styles everywhere. That's STYLEZ. WillieStyles.info for most of my links. StylesRadio.com for my blog page.
Dame.
You can get at me. You can get at me at Agent Checkmate, CHEKMATE at Twitter.
All right. Jasmine, do you want to give out some information or no? You don't want the people following you?
She's hung up. She's gone.
Yeah, we lost her. Well, thank her for joining. And you guys can follow me at IamSunny_D, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. Check out my blog. I know y'all probably think I'm crazy, but unreservedlyme.com. Check it out. Check out our website, GFT Radio. We got to post way more content on there because it's been crazy. We've been crazy busy. Check out our Instagram page at GFT_radio. Follow us on Twitter at GFT_radio. Go to our website, get all our links where you can find us, and just shout us out, talk to us. Join the conversation. Right?
See y'all on set. Yep. See y'all on set.
Papa John sucks.
Oh my God, Damon's Papa John's.
Yeah, Papa John definitely sucks.
He sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, the food really does suck.
I don't think I had Papa John's in I don't know how long.
That's a good thing. Your taste buds will thank you.
Well, thank you, people. I have not had Papa John's, so I don't know what I found out what they did, but okay, I'm not involved with that. So.
I'm actually sad because I do like their food, and I'm sad because I can't buy it.
Yeah.
All right.
Boycott Papa John's. Boycott Waffle Houses too.
All right.
Good night,
guys.
Make sure
Bye,
you ask
Felicia.
people to play your GFT radio show blogs, and make sure you ask Alexa as well.
Buy
right,
T-shirts.
Buy our merch.
Yes, buy merch. What Clint? What they got to do?
See you on 7 days.
Bye.
Holla.
This moment of respite is brought to you by Subway. 5 footlongs, starting at $4.99 each. $4.99. $4.99. 5 footlongs, starting at $4.99 each. Goodbye.
Limited time to participating shops. Prices vary and are higher in Alaska and Hawaii. Extras additional plus tax. No additional discounts or coupons applied.